Alright, catching up on GAC still. This one's really old, so I apologize. It is Jedi Master Adastra, who is also a content creator and a presence, YouTube, Swigo. I think he's in TI. Yeah, sorry it took so long for me to put this one out. I've been behind as many as 8 videos at any given time. I was actually still in Chromium when I had this matchup. Not in Chromium for now. I'm actually really enjoying Kyber for the most part. Like I've said, I don't feel as guilty not being available immediately all the time. So it's nice. It's quite nice. I don't know. There's not a whole lot else going on. I've been talking about shit in the last couple of videos. Put out my JML video, or at least the first of my JML videos. There will certainly be more as more testing is done, and I'll get the ultimates eventually and whatever else. Yeah, I can't wait for Mandalorian Season 2. We've got just about 2 weeks. What's today? What day even is today? Is it the 17th? Oh, yeah, today's the 17th. So we have 13 days, really 12 and a half days, until Mandalorian Season 2. Unfortunately, we won't be able to binge it just like last time, which is a good and a bad thing because sometimes you just want to fucking binge, man. I don't know why I just did that saber throw. Sometimes you just want to binge. Having to wait month by month, or not month, week by week by week is frustrating sometimes. Because I want to just binge watch my shit. Anyway, I fucked up this Vader battle, but so far it's actually not too terrible. I end up winning despite having fucked up pretty seriously. Whatever. I think I saw a clickbait video from Arnold that suggested in a data mine that there might be 3 more Mando tunes coming. I mean, it makes sense. Season 2 is coming up, right? I had speculated for the better part of a year that we might have a very Star Wars Rebels Thrawn-esque situation wherein we have to have all these light side characters to make up a full team, and the legendary is, or at least was for Rebels, Thrawn. And in this case, maybe the legendary is Moff Gideon. Roxy, what are you doing? She does this thing where she, tries to lick my neck. You're my daughter. I'm not interested. Thank you, though. So I think that could be a very real possibility. Of course, IG-11 and likely Queel would round out the 5 for that team. I'm not totally sure how the synergy is going to work out. Obviously, Cara Dune does have Scoundrel synergy. So I would assume that we would want to go Mando lead, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I would assume also that IG-11 would be a bounty hunter class. Because it's a bounty droid. So, yeah. Or it's an assassin droid, but his function in the show, at least when we first meet him, is a bounty droid. So I would assume that IG-11 would be qualified as a bounty hunter. Queel's most certainly not a bounty hunter. Queel will probably be a support class, maybe with his electro stun gun or something. Yeah. It'll be weird to have IG-11 and IG-88 in the game, considering they look almost exactly the same. Maybe IG-11 will have the child strapped to his chest or something. I don't know. But I would assume that that would be it, and that, ow, rocks. She's teething, and she just fucking chomped on my finger. I would assume that that team of 5 would be required to get Moff Gideon, because if Moff Gideon ends up being, ow, all right, now she just bit me in the junk. I'm not even kidding. If Moff Gideon ends up being a marquee, I think that's going to be a waste. So hopefully he is not a marquee. Although you never know. You never know. They may just make him a marquee, seeing as they just spent all this time and energy on 2 galactic legendaries. They may not have had the bandwidth available to make Moff Gideon a legendary. Don't know. I wouldn't hate for, like, Din Djarin to be a hero's journey, though. We haven't had a hero's journey in a while. So I think that could be interesting for the next iteration of Din Djarin. Yeah. Anyway, you're watching me suck it up, the big one, against Jedi Master Adastra's SLKR there. Didn't go over so well. I do end up winning this somehow. I'm not quite sure how, honestly. I think he let me get away with one. But, so that's where we're at. I'm very excited for Mando. We haven't had any new Star Wars content since the movie and or the Clone Wars, whatever you want to look at. Clone Wars finished up nicely. I still think there is a huge quarry of characters that CG can bring in from the Clone Wars. I mean, there are just so many. There's so many. Man, that HK is savage. There are so many characters that they could bring in from Clone Wars that would be immensely popular. My first pick is still Pong Krell. I mean, if you haven't watched the Clone Wars, go, the TV show, that is, the movie's crap. Go find the episode with Pong Krell. I think it's the episode, or one of the episodes on Umbara, which is where we get Fives' fleet ship from, Umbara. Yeah, it's really good. And if you pay attention to what Pong Krell says in that episode, or in that series of episodes, you can, well, if you're a true Star Wars fan, you'll be able to understand what he's saying and what the implications are. It's really good. That whole show, well, not whole show, but certainly for the most part, that show is really, really good, barring a few episodes that are very obviously just filler episodes that are kind of crap. But yeah, man. Chilling with my doggies this weekend. I got nothing to do, so we're doing this. Wish I had more exciting stuff to put out, man. The bulk of what I'm putting out are still GAC videos. Part of that's on me because I haven't done a whole lot of testing lately, but it's just, there's not as much to do as I would like. The Galactic challenges, the first group of Galactic challenges were really good, really fun, really difficult. And then most of the subsequent ones have been pretty fucking shit. So I would really like for them to retune the challenges. I'm very glad that they have added the new mod slicing materials to the challenges, and so far anyway have not offered them to be purchased in packs. I'm okay with that, especially because I'm spending a vault a week just to max out energy. Actually, it's probably more than a vault a week. It's probably 2 vaults a week to max out energy refreshes for the Galactic legendaries. So I'm more than okay without, having to spend more than I already am, especially considering I hadn't spent very much on the game for really the entire summer. So I'm okay with that. I just wish that the challenges were more challenging, because they are decidedly not. Yeah. So, done with Adastra's ground tunes or troops. Yeah, there's still only one fleet battle in here. That's how old this matchup is. I'm sure Adastra wants a rematch. I would welcome a rematch. I honestly would welcome facing anyone in GAC that isn't RMXer. Because that Rusky just has my fucking number, man. Really. Admittedly, I do not change up my defenses a whole lot. So, again, partially on me. But the dude just has my number. Maybe one day. Maybe next round, when I have both my GLs at the ready, I won't get matched up with him. I'll probably get matched up with someone far worse. What are you going to do? Yeah, so that's where we are. Hope everyone's good. It's starting to get chilly, man. I guess it is mid-October. COVID numbers are on the rise. Big surprise. I'm so tired of COVID. I'm so tired of 2020. Can't wait for the year to be over. And I had a fucking shitty year last year. This year is... I don't know if it's worse, but it's certainly not better. All right. Knock off Rex, and then we're done. And 1900. Okay.